Shares of Tempus AI, a company specializing in artificial intelligence tools for drug development, have experienced a significant decline, plummeting by approximately 15.6% in early trading on Wednesday. This sharp downturn follows a cautionary announcement from Spruce Point Capital Management, a firm known for its aggressive short-selling strategy, which has raised concerns about the company's future. Tempus AI, which went public in June 2024, has attracted attention not only for its innovative platform designed to streamline the pharmaceutical development process, but also for a notable endorsement earlier this year from California Representative Nancy Pelosi. Analysts have predicted a remarkable revenue growth of nearly 80% in 2025, followed by an additional 25% in 2026, potentially leading to profitability by 2027. However, despite this optimistic outlook, skepticism persists among investors. Spruce Point Capital's recent warning highlights the history of Tempus's founder Eric Lefkofsky and his associates, who have previously been accused of promoting technology companies and subsequently cashing out, leaving investors with disappointing returns. According to Spruce Point, the stock's true value may be 50% to 60% lower than its pre-plunge price, which raises alarms for investors weighing the risks associated with Tempus AI. While it's essential to acknowledge the validity of some concerns raised by Spruce Point, the context of their warning is crucial. The firm has vested interests in shorting Tempus AI stock, indicating that their forecast is not purely objective. Many of the risks they cite were already known and have likely been factored into the stock's volatility. Tempus AI's young age and relatively low public profile make it susceptible to targeted short-selling attacks, particularly from established firms like Spruce Point. Support for Tempus AI comes from its partnerships with major healthcare organizations, including AstraZeneca, Henry Ford Health, and the Mayo Clinic. These collaborations suggest that while the path to profitability may be fraught with challenges, the demand for Tempus's technology is substantial and recognized by key players in the pharmaceutical industry. The company's recent struggles reflect broader trends in the tech and biotech sectors, where investor sentiment can shift rapidly based on external analysis and market conditions. As the landscape for AI and biotech evolves, Tempus AI will need to navigate these turbulent waters, carefully balancing growth ambitions with investor expectations and market realities. In conclusion, while Tempus AI faces immediate challenges reflected in its stock price, the underlying technology and market potential remain compelling. Investors will be closely watching how the company addresses the concerns raised by Spruce Point Capital and whether it can leverage its partnerships to achieve the anticipated revenue growth. The coming months will be critical as Tempus AI seeks to stabilize its position in a highly competitive and often unpredictable market. In a rapidly evolving technological landscape, the supply chain sector stands on the brink of a transformative shift, one that promises to revolutionize how businesses manage and execute their operations. The concept of the agentic AI supply chain is emerging as a pivotal force, with the potential to fundamentally alter not only the mechanics of supply chain execution but also the very principles of decision-making within organizations. As we observe the progression of supply chain technology, it becomes clear that the old paradigms are beginning to crack under the pressure of modern demands. Traditional supply chains have long operated in silos characterized by slow sequential processes that fail to adapt to the unpredictable nature of today's market. Fixed schedules dictate operations, but the reality is that labor shortages, sudden shifts in demand, and logistical delays often disrupt these carefully laid plans. The need for a more agile and responsive framework has never been more urgent. Enter the agentic model, a reimagining of how execution decisions are made across the entire supply chain. Rather than relying solely on human oversight and fixed systems, this new approach integrates intelligent agents powered by generative AI into every function, from demand planning to warehousing and transportation. These agents operate autonomously, communicating with one another in real time to make decisions based on the current state of operations. This real-time orchestration allows for an adaptive supply chain capable of navigating the complexities of modern commerce. Keith Moore, CEO of Autoscheduler.ai, emphasizes the importance of this shift, stating, "The agentic AI supply chain isn't just about adding new tools, it's about fundamentally rethinking how decisions are made and executed." With intelligent agents that can analyze data, prioritize tasks, and reroute shipments based on real-time information, organizations can significantly enhance their responsiveness and efficiency. The implementation of such a model is not merely theoretical, it is already being realized within leading companies across various industries. Autoscheduler.ai has successfully integrated its agent-based solutions into existing warehouse management systems, demonstrating marked improvements in throughput and cost efficiency. As Moore explains, by placing agents on top of traditional systems, we enable real-time decision-making that aligns with evolving operational demands. However, the transition to an agentic supply chain is not a one-step process. It requires a modular approach where businesses can start with a single agent, learn from its performance, and then gradually scale up. This pragmatic strategy allows organizations to measure the value of each agent and understand how best to integrate them into their operations. In addition to enhancing operational efficiency, the agentic model offers a pathway to greater resilience in supply chain networks. The interconnected nature of agent-driven functions means that as one node becomes smarter and faster, it positively impacts the entire network. Companies can respond more adeptly to disruptions, ultimately leading to a more cost-effective supply chain. As businesses consider the implications of establishing an agentic supply chain, they must also recognize the critical importance of data quality and real-time visibility. Without robust data infrastructure, the potential of these intelligent agents cannot be fully realized. The future of supply chain execution lies in embracing these technologies and understanding that they are not just tools but integral components of a more dynamic operational framework. Looking ahead, the advent of agentic systems in supply chains signals a broader shift towards automation and artificial intelligence across industries. As organizations continue to explore the capabilities of AI, the potential for increased efficiency, adaptability, and resilience will likely shape the future landscape of not just supply chains but business operations as a whole. The journey has begun, and the implications for businesses willing to adapt are profound. As the race for dominance in the augmented reality AR and virtual reality VR markets heats up, tech giants are strategizing to carve out their unique niches. Apple and Meta stand at the forefront, both aiming to launch their respective smart glasses that promise innovations in wearable technology. However, as Apple prepares to enter this competitive arena, the challenge remains: how can it differentiate its offerings from Meta's well-established Ray-Ban smart glasses? Meta has made significant strides in the wearables market, primarily with its Ray-Ban Stories and the Meta Quest VR headsets. By leveraging its existing retail presence, which includes a brick-and-mortar store in California, Meta aims to enhance consumer interaction with its products. Recent reports indicate that the company is looking to expand its retail footprint further. These stores would ideally help Meta boost the sales of hardware like the Ray-Ban Meta glasses and the Meta Quest VR headsets, stated Amanda Silberling from TechCrunch. The ability for customers to physically try products before purchasing them could provide Meta with a competitive edge, especially as it seeks to rival Apple's anticipated foray into AR. In contrast, Apple is focusing on its reputation for premium design and seamless user experience to create a distinct identity for its smart glasses. Analysts suggest that Apple's glasses could incorporate advanced features such as integration with its existing ecosystem of devices, iPhones, iPads, and the Apple Watch, offering users a cohesive and interconnected experience. The company's strong brand loyalty and innovative reputation could be significant advantages as it seeks to capture market share. The timing of Apple's entry into the market is critical, particularly as Meta faces challenges with its Vision Pro headset, which has been criticized for its high price point, making it inaccessible to the average consumer. As Meta seeks to broaden its retail presence, Apple's strategy may revolve around creating a product that not only competes on technological grounds but also appeals to a broader audience through accessibility and design. The market dynamics suggest that both companies could benefit from their unique strengths. While Meta focuses on building a physical retail presence to support its hardware sales, Apple may prioritize its software ecosystem and user experience to attract consumers. As the competition intensifies, industry experts are keenly observing how each company will navigate the complexities of consumer preferences and technological advancements. Looking ahead, the implications of this competition extend beyond just sales figures. They may shape the future of AR and VR technology. As both companies refine their strategies, consumers can expect to see not just innovative products but also a broader range of options that cater to different needs and budgets. With Apple poised to launch its smart glasses, the industry's landscape may soon shift dramatically, prompting further developments in wearable technology that could redefine user interactions in both augmented and virtual realities. In a significant development within the tech landscape, Elon Musk's artificial intelligence company xAI has entered into a $300 million partnership with the messaging platform Telegram to roll out the Grok AI chatbot. This agreement, announced by Telegram's CEO Pavel Durov, marks a strategic move to enhance Telegram's capabilities while bolstering its financial standing. The integration of Grok is set to provide Telegram's over 1 billion users access to advanced AI technology starting this summer. Durov took to X, formerly Twitter, to share details about the year-long partnership, emphasizing its benefits for both parties. In addition to the upfront payment, Telegram will receive 50% of the revenue generated from xAI subscriptions sold through the platform. This summer, Telegram users will gain access to the best AI technology on the market, Durov stated, highlighting the potential for Grok to revolutionize user experience on the app. This collaboration comes at a crucial moment for Telegram, which has recently surpassed 1 billion monthly active users and is in the process of raising at least $1.5 billion through a bond issue. The financial boost from the xAI partnership is expected to strengthen Telegram's position in the competitive tech market, particularly as it faces scrutiny regarding its content moderation practices. Durov himself has been under investigation in France for allegedly allowing criminal activity on the platform, a situation that has raised questions about his leadership and Telegram's operational integrity. The Grok chatbot, which has been described as one of the most uncensored AI chatbots available, has previously encountered controversy. Earlier in May, Grok faced backlash for generating inappropriate responses linked to sensitive topics, which xAI attributed to internal modifications that breached their policies. In response, xAI has committed to enhancing Grok's transparency and reliability, a critical aspect as it seeks to integrate the technology within Telegram's ecosystem. The implications of this partnership extend beyond immediate financial gains for Telegram. By incorporating Grok, Telegram not only enhances its service offerings but also positions itself as a key player in the burgeoning AI landscape. Analysts recognize the potential for Grok to leverage Telegram's vast user data, particularly as the platform features functionalities akin to social media channels, which could provide valuable insights for AI training. As the partnership unfolds, industry experts will be watching closely to see how both companies navigate the challenges of integrating advanced AI technology while addressing public concerns over data privacy and ethical AI usage. With the landscape of digital communication continually evolving, this collaboration could set a precedent for future integrations of AI within messaging platforms. Looking ahead, the success of this partnership may influence how other tech companies approach AI deployment within their services. As AI technologies become increasingly integral to user engagement, the strategies adopted by Telegram and xAI could serve as a model for the industry, potentially reshaping the way users interact with technology in their daily communications. In a striking development, Elon Musk's AI venture xAI has come under scrutiny for its latest iteration of the Grok chatbot, which appears to be endorsing controversial climate denial viewpoints. This change has raised alarms within the scientific community and among AI experts, sparking a vigorous debate about the responsibilities of AI developers in shaping public discourse. Grok, the AI chatbot from Musk's xAI, was designed to facilitate conversations and provide information across a wide range of topics. However, recent queries posed by climate scientists have revealed a troubling tendency for Grok to juxtapose established climate science with fringe theories that downplay the urgency of climate change. For instance, when asked if climate change is an urgent threat, Grok acknowledged key findings from authoritative sources like NOAA and NASA, but went on to highlight claims from climate skeptics suggesting a dangerous equivalence between scientifically backed data and discredited narratives. Andrew Dessler, a climate scientist at Texas A&M University, tested Grok's responses and noted, "The program's answers are distinct from what other AI models say about climate change." While ChatGPT and Google's Gemini affirmed the scientific consensus, Grok's responses confused the issue by presenting skepticism alongside valid concerns. This shift not only marks a departure from Grok's earlier iterations but appears to reflect a deliberate effort by xAI under Musk's direction to adopt a politically neutral stance, potentially amplifying minority views that contradict established science. This pivot aligns with Musk's broader narrative against perceived liberal biases in technology and media. In recent months, he has expressed a commitment to eradicating what he terms the woke mind virus from AI systems, a rhetoric that has resonated with certain political factions. Critics argue that this approach risks fostering misinformation, particularly when it comes to pressing global issues like climate change. Dessler pointed out, as AI becomes a primary source of information for many, the risks associated with misleading narratives become more pronounced. Compounding these issues, Grok's recent responses have coincided with Musk's increasing influence in governmental AI initiatives. Reports indicate that Grok is being utilized by the Trump administration to analyze federal data, raising concerns about the potential for AI to propagate misinformation within official channels. Observers worry that the application of Grok in these contexts could undermine efforts to communicate scientifically grounded information about climate change. In a related development, xAI has announced a substantial partnership with Telegram, agreeing to a $300 million deal to integrate Grok into the messaging platform. This partnership aims to leverage Telegram's extensive user base, which recently surpassed 1 billion monthly users, and will allow Grok to offer a suite of advanced features from document summaries to chat moderation. Telegram's CEO Pavel Durov emphasized the partnership's potential to enhance the platform's financial position while providing users with cutting-edge technology. However, as Grok's reach expands through platforms like Telegram, concerns about its reliability and potential for spreading misinformation only intensify. Experts warn that the chatbot's propensity to echo climate denial talking points could embolden those who seek to undermine the scientific consensus on climate change. As the integration of Grok unfolds, the tech community will be watching closely. The outcomes of this collaboration could set precedents for how AI systems are developed and regulated, particularly in the context of social responsibility and the dissemination of accurate information. The dialogue surrounding AI's role in public discourse is evolving rapidly, and the stakes are higher than ever as society grapples with climate change and other critical issues. Looking ahead, the intersection of AI technology, public policy, and environmental stewardship will likely be a focal point for discussion, as the implications of Musk's decisions could resonate for years to come. As AI systems increasingly influence public opinion and policy, the importance of maintaining scientific integrity in these platforms cannot be overstated. In an era defined by rapid technological advancement, few names resonate as profoundly as OpenAI, a trailblazer that has dramatically reshaped the landscape of artificial intelligence. Founded in 2015 by a coalition of visionary leaders including Sam Altman and Elon Musk, OpenAI began as a non-profit with a mission to harness the power of artificial intelligence for the benefit of humanity. Over the past decade, its trajectory has evolved, culminating in the launch of ChatGPT, a transformative tool that not only captured public imagination but also ignited a global conversation about the future of AI. Since its inception, OpenAI has consistently aimed to develop cutting-edge AI technology while ensuring safety and accessibility. The organization made significant strides with early projects like OpenAI Gym in 2016, which provided a toolkit for developing reinforcement learning algorithms. However, it was the launch of ChatGPT in December 2022 that catapulted OpenAI into the spotlight. With a staggering 100 million users within 2 months, ChatGPT's ability to generate human-like text marked a watershed moment in AI development. The rise of ChatGPT was not without its challenges. Toward the end of 2023, OpenAI faced internal upheaval when Altman was unexpectedly ousted from his position as CEO, leading to a wave of resignations that threatened the company's stability. However, the turmoil was short-lived. A chorus of protests from investors and employees brought Altman back to the helm just days later. This episode underscored the high stakes involved in the AI race, which has attracted significant investment and interest from major players in the tech industry. In a strategic pivot, OpenAI transitioned to a capped profit model to attract investment while preserving its core mission. This innovative structure allows investors to earn returns on their investments while the nonprofit entity maintains control over operations. The approach has proven successful, enabling OpenAI to raise an unprecedented $7.26 billion in funding in early 2024, elevating its valuation to an impressive $172 billion. This financial backing not only solidifies OpenAI's status as a leader in AI but also positions it for further growth and innovation. As OpenAI continues to expand its capabilities, it is also forming key partnerships to enhance its offerings. Recently, Duke University announced a partnership with OpenAI to develop a suite of secure Duke-managed AI services. This collaboration aims to leverage OpenAI's technology within a framework that prioritizes data security and ethical AI deployment, reflecting a growing recognition of the importance of responsible AI practices. Looking ahead, the future of OpenAI appears promising, with speculation mounting about potential new products and services. Notably, rumors have emerged regarding the involvement of renowned designer Johnny Ive in developing a novel ChatGPT device. While details remain scarce, the prospect of an innovative hardware solution integrating OpenAI's capabilities has the tech community buzzing with anticipation. As OpenAI navigates the complexities of growth and innovation, its journey serves as a reminder of the profound impact that artificial intelligence can have on society. The organization's commitment to advancing AI in a way that benefits humanity remains at the forefront of its mission. As we move forward, the developments emerging from OpenAI will undoubtedly continue to shape the future of technology and redefine our relationship with artificial intelligence. In an era where artificial intelligence is rapidly reshaping industries and redefining communication, Google DeepMind is making headlines with groundbreaking advancements. At the forefront of this innovation is the unveiling of a new AI system capable of evolving its own algorithms, a significant leap in the field of machine learning. This advancement was highlighted during the recent Google I/O 2025, where DeepMind also introduced a revolutionary tool aimed at bridging communication gaps for the deaf and hard-of-hearing communities. The evolving AI system, known for its ability to autonomously generate and refine algorithms, represents a pivotal moment in AI development. This capability not only enhances the efficiency of AI applications but also paves the way for more sophisticated and adaptive machine learning models. Such technology could fundamentally alter how AI systems are designed and implemented across various sectors, from healthcare to finance. As Sir Demis Hassabis, CEO of Google DeepMind, remarked, "The world you are entering will face an incredible amount of disruption and change, emphasizing the transformative potential of AI in our daily lives." As AI models gain traction, fears surrounding job displacement and the value of traditional education are mounting. In a candid interview, Hassabis advised students to embrace the ongoing technological revolution akin to the shifts experienced during the rise of the Internet and mobile technologies. He encouraged undergraduates to experiment with whatever your passionate area is, particularly in fields like AI, virtual reality, and quantum computing, suggesting that adaptability and continuous learning will be key to thriving in the future job market. In tandem with these developments, Google is also making strides in accessibility with its new AI tool SignGemma, designed to translate sign language into spoken text.
Currently in its testing phase, SignGemma aims to provide real-time translations, significantly aiding communication for those who rely on sign language.
Gus Martin's product manager for the project stated, "We're thrilled to announce SignGemma, our groundbreaking open model for sign language understanding, highlighting its potential to enhance inclusivity for millions worldwide. The tool is particularly noteworthy for its real-time capabilities and its focus on American Sign Language ASL and English." Google is engaging with developers and the deaf community to ensure the tool meets the needs of its users effectively. This collaborative approach underscores Google's commitment to making technology accessible and beneficial for all, aligning with broader efforts to ensure that advancements in AI are not just innovative but also socially responsible. As Google continues to expand its AI portfolio, the insights shared by Hassabis and the introduction of tools like SignGemma signal a pivotal shift towards a future where technology not only enhances productivity but also fosters inclusivity. With the potential for AI to transform education, communication, and employment, the next few years promise to be crucial in shaping a world that embraces change and innovation. Looking ahead, the evolution of AI systems and the introduction of tools designed for accessibility will likely set the tone for future developments in technology. As companies like Google lead the charge, the intersection of AI and everyday life will continue to evolve, challenging existing norms and creating new opportunities for collaboration and understanding in our increasingly interconnected world.